Hey there, fellow humans. Welcome to a journey that will change the way you look at the world around you. Ever wondered about that stuff we all chase after? The thing that makes the world go round, the paper promises, the clinking coins, the stuff that jingles in your pocket or sits quietly in your bank account? That's right, we're talking about money, dough, moolah, or as the fancy pants call it, currency. But what exactly is currency, and why should you care about it? In the simplest terms, currency is what we use to buy stuff. It's the medium of exchange that allows us to trade goods and services without the hassle of bartering. It's how we put a value on goods and services. Without currency, our modern economy wouldn't function the way it does. Imagine trying to trade a chicken for a new phone, Messi, right? Bartering can be incredibly inefficient and complicated. That's where currency swoops in to save the day. It simplifies transactions and makes trade more efficient. It's the lifeblood of economies, the engine of trade. And let's face it, it dictates a good chunk of our lives. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, currency plays a crucial role. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take a wild ride through the world of currencies. We'll dive deep into its history, its present and its future. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the vibrant markets of Marrakesh, currency is everywhere. It's a universal language that everyone understands. We'll explore why countries have their own unique currencies and how these currencies reflect their culture and history. We'll also look at how those currencies stack up against each other and what factors influence their value. Exchange rates can be a fascinating topic. And let's not forget some seriously cool facts about money from around the globe. Did you know that some banknotes are made of plastic, or that certain coins are worth more as collectibles than their face value? Get ready to have your mind blown, because understanding currency is like unlocking a secret level in the game of life. It's not just about spending and saving, it's about understanding the world we live in and how we interact with it. Currency has evolved over thousands of years, from bartering with goods like shells and beads to using precious metals like gold and silver, and now to the digital currencies of today. Speaking of digital currencies, have you heard of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? These are revolutionizing the way we think about money and transactions. And let's not forget about the convenience of modern banking. With just a few taps on your smartphone, you can transfer money, pay bills, and even invest in stocks. Understanding currency also means understanding personal finance, how to manage your money, budget effectively, and make smart financial decisions. It's a skill that everyone should have, yet many of us never really learn. Don't worry, we're here to help you navigate this complex world. So whether you're traveling the world, investing in the stock market, or just trying to save for a rainy day, understanding currency is key. By the end of this journey, you'll have a newfound appreciation for currency and its role in our lives. You'll be better equipped to make informed financial decisions and maybe even impress your friends with some cool currency trivia. So let's get started and unlock the secrets of currency together. It's going to be an exciting ride, and we promise you'll come out the other side a little bit richer in knowledge. Stay tuned for our next chapter, where we'll dive even deeper into the fascinating world of money. Until then, happy learning. Okay, first things first, why the heck are there so many different currencies anyway? Seems like a recipe for confusion, right? Well, hold on to your hats, because it actually makes a whole lot of sense. Just like countries have their own languages, cultures, and laws, they also have their own economic systems. And guess what? Different economic systems mean different currencies. Think of it this way: each country's currency is like a little economic bubble. It reflects that countries' unique economic conditions like inflation, interest rates, and government policies. Having their own currency gives countries the flexibility to manage their economies in a way that works best for them. For instance, if a country wants to boost its exports, it might devalue its currency, making its goods cheaper for other countries to buy. On the flip side, a strong currency can make imports cheaper for its citizens. It's a delicate balancing act, folks, but having their own currency gives countries a whole lot more control over their economic destiny. Now that we've got the basics down, let's meet some of the big players in the currency game. You know, the VIPs, the head honchos, the currencies that make the world go round. These are the currencies that not only dominate the financial markets, but also influence global trade, investments, and even political decisions. They are the backbone of international commerce and finance. First up, we've got the US dollar, the heavyweight champion of the currency world. The US dollar, often symbolized as dollar, is not just a piece of paper. It's a symbol of economic power and stability. It's the currency that most people think of when they hear the word money. It's the most traded currency globally and is considered a reserve currency, meaning that many central banks hold it in their reserves. This is because the US dollar is seen as a safe haven during times of economic uncertainty. Countries around the world trust the dollar to maintain its value, making it a cornerstone of global finance. Why? Because it's generally seen as stable and reliable. The US economy is one of the largest and most diverse in the world, and its financial markets are highly developed. This stability attracts investors and governments alike, making the dollar a preferred choice for international transactions. Next, we've got the euro, the official currency of 19 European Union countries. Introduced in 1999, the euro has quickly become a major player in the global economy. It's used by over 340 million people daily and is a testament to the economic integration of Europe. It's the second most traded currency and is known for its sleek design and fancy symbols. The euro's design reflects the rich cultural heritage of Europe, featuring architectural styles from different periods in history. It's not just a currency, it's a symbol of unity and cooperation among European nations. And let's not forget about the Japanese yen, a major player in the Asian market and the third most traded currency worldwide. The yen, symbolized as yen, is a key currency in the global financial system. Japan's economy is the third largest in the world, and the yen plays a crucial role in international trade and finance. It's famous for its low interest rates and its association with Japan's strong export economy. Japan is known for its high-quality products, from cars to electronics, and the yen facilitates these exports. The low interest rates also make the yen an attractive option for borrowing, influencing global investment strategies. These are just a few examples of the many currencies out there, each with its own unique story to tell. From the British pound to the Swiss franc, every currency has a history and a role in the global economy. They reflect the economic conditions, policies and cultures of their respective countries, but one thing's for sure, they all play a vital role in the global economy, connecting people, businesses and countries through the power of money, whether it's facilitating trade, investment or tourism. Currencies are the lifeblood of the global economy. They enable the flow of goods, services and capital across borders, fostering economic growth and development worldwide. All right, folks, time for a quick history lesson. Buckle up, because we're about to take a whirlwind tour through the fascinating evolution of money. Before we had these fancy paper bills and shiny coins, humans were getting by with a little something called bartering. This was the earliest form of trade, where people exchanged goods and services directly. It was all about trading goods and services directly. Think chickens for shoes, wheat for tools, you get the picture. Imagine living in a world where your wealth was measured by the number of chickens or sacks of grain you owned. But bartering had its limitations. It wasn't always easy to find someone who had what you wanted and wanted what you had. What if you had a cow to trade, but the person selling shoes only wanted chickens? You'd be stuck in a tricky situation trying to find a third party to make the trade work. Talk about a logistical nightmare. The inefficiency of bartering made it clear that a more standardized system was needed. That's where money stepped in, providing a common medium of exchange. The first coins appeared around 600 BC in Lydia, what is now modern-day Turkey. Early forms of money included everything from shells and beads to salt and livestock. These items were chosen because they were widely accepted and had intrinsic value. Can you imagine paying your rent in cows today? It sounds absurd, but back then, livestock was a valuable and accepted form of currency. Talk about an utterly inconvenient situation. But it worked for them, and it was a step towards more sophisticated forms of money. Over time, we moved on to coins, which were easier to carry and standardized in value. Then came paper money, which was even more convenient. And now, in the digital age, we've got cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin shaking things up. It's been a wild ride, but one thing's for sure. Money has always been about finding ways to make trade and commerce smoother and more efficient. Each innovation in the history of money has aimed to solve the problems of the previous system. So the next time you whip out your wallet, take a moment to appreciate the long and fascinating history of money that led us to this very moment. From bartering chickens to swiping credit cards, money has come a long way and it's still evolving. Today we can make transactions with just a tap on our smartphones. Digital wallets and online banking have made money more accessible and transactions faster than ever before. Money isn't just about buying and selling anymore. It's a global force that drives economies, influences politics, and shapes societies. From stock markets to international trade, money is at the heart of it all. And let's not forget the cultural significance of money. Ancient coins and paper money are now valuable artifacts that tell us stories about the civilizations that used them. In today's world, understanding money is more important than ever. Financial literacy can empower individuals to make informed decisions, plan for the future, and achieve their goals. That's why it's crucial to educate the next generation about the history and value of money. Teaching kids about money management can set them up for a lifetime of financial success. Whether it's withdrawing cash from an ATM or managing your finances online, the convenience of modern money is something we often take for granted. But it's all thanks to centuries of innovation and evolution. And who knows what the future holds? With advancements in blockchain technology and the rise of digital currencies, the next chapter in the history of money is just beginning. One thing's for sure, it's going to be exciting. So, as you go about your day, remember that money is more than just a means to an end. It's a reflection of human ingenuity, adaptability, and the constant quest for better ways to connect and trade. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of money. Until next time, keep those coins jingling and those digital wallets buzzing.